Good morning, handsome people. Welcome to a day in the life of a car salesperson. First of all, for anyone thinking of getting into the trade, the first thing you should know is paperwork. It's not just selling a car or selling a dream. It's paperwork. There's so much paperwork that goes alongside. I'm sorting out things. This is a Sunday morning at the moment. It's nice and quiet at the moment. We've already had one transporter delivery. You're not supposed to deliver on a Sunday. It's the unwritten rules. You don't deliver cars on a Sunday. So there's only 2 members of staff in, and if we're busy, we can't check them in. However, that's happened, so we're over it. And I'm nice enough to let it be. Yeah, so paperwork is quite a big part of what we do. Just making sure finance documents are correct and getting all of that sent through before people collect, because the last thing we want is a car going out and the finance isn't done. That's an absolute nightmare and doesn't happen. It does not happen and shouldn't happen. But basically what I'm going to start my morning is making sure everything's up together from yesterday. We had a really busy day here yesterday. There's 4 salespeople within this particular site that I work at, which is Howard's Taunton Peugeot, just in case anyone wants to put a little like on the Facebook page, which I run, alright, so go give it a like. Basically just going to check these cars in properly. I'm going to go through my diary, just make sure there's any outstanding customers from yesterday, because we did, as I say, have a really busy day yesterday. I think there was 8 cars or so sold yesterday, which is fab. It just shows that the market's still buoyant and everyone's still enjoying buying cars and enjoying the experience that we can provide them. And yeah, just followed up some customers from yesterday, some of who have committed and gone forward, so we can just chase things up and just make sure they're knowing what's going on in the next stages. Equally, people that didn't buy, weren't too sure, see if there's anything else I can do, offer them some help. And then probably some forecourt duties, because why not? Get outside, it's not raining, so breaks up the day, gets you away from the desk, and you can have some fun out there. Let's just show you my desk setup. I like things minimal, however, excuse the receipts and the cars that I've got to check in and log in to my computer, and then things will be nice and clean. But look at the cars we got. I'm just going to tilt this up quickly. Peugeot have upped their game massively. Look at this thing. I'll give you a quick tour of the showroom. We got lovely cars in. I'm going to tilt it again, sorry. New design of the showroom. Got the nice tea coffee area, which the all-important biscuits have been restocked. Yes, that is Lotus Biscoff, only the finest. Coming through, we've got a few more desks where the other guys will sit. Service department. Just show you in here. This is our handover area. So any new cars that are going out, they come into their special dedicated area where our handover specialist will go through everything. That is the chair. If you know the chair from the internet, you've been on the internet too long. So anyone that collects a nice new car gets it all covered over, and they get to drive straight out of there and into the world of carship ownership, if that's a combination of words. Anyway, let's... Do any of my fellow car salespeople out there checking cars like this? Interesting to know, to see if anyone does it any differently. Excuse the scruffy writing, what colour are we? Red. Finally some cars have arrived. Some cars! Yes! We had a bit of a delay for a while, which was a nightmare. But anyway, they're here, they're here. We're happy. So we're quite fortunate with Howard's that we've got quite a few different dealerships as well. So we can pick and select stock, even down to motorhomes if someone wants a motorhome. And if there's particular cars that maybe doesn't suit that we have at Peugeot but we can find for someone else, we could just locate it, source it, and makes life a lot easier. Sell a lot more cars that way. As I said, part of Howard's group. Motorhomes. Anyway, here's the new cars, finally arrived. Let's get these keyed up, get these pushed for cleaning, let the customers know. What a nice Sunday morning surprise. Another part of being a car salesperson is in the morning we like to get all hatches open. You probably can't see it very well, but the boots on these cars are open. It just looks nicer. When you look at the difference, we've got a dealership next to us that rhymes with cord, and they just look closed all the time. Whereas the difference it makes just opening some boots up for customers, they can have a a look inside the cars because they're already unlocked. So yeah, it makes a huge difference. Just something that we like to do anyway. On the forecourt, this is some of the nice stock that we got in the moment. The 208 section. Over on this side, we got the SUVs, nicely lined up. Although, let's be honest with ourselves. If Straight Line sells cars, nothing's getting sold today. We need to address that situation. Over here, we have the smaller cars, so sort of the 108s, and there's a few around the side as well. And then the 2008 SUVs. Again, organisation is key, because if someone asks to see where a certain type of car is, it's going to be super easy to show them. And we have around the front, we're quite lucky with this site, we've got quite a big site, that around the edges we do have a van area as well. So all in all, good site, good cars, loads of them at the moment, really stocked. And let's just hope some people turn up on a Sunday, don't decide to stay in bed all day. Come on down. Now I'm not entirely sure how much of this I can show you, but I'll make sure there's no customer details or anything. But just show you markets are buoyant. That tally there is our week. So just coming down, 6 on Monday, 6 used, 5, 4, 2, a bit slower days there, 8 yesterday. So thankfully Brexit's not really affected us at the moment. It's just car deliveries, new car deliveries we're still waiting on, but everyone in the network, everyone in the manufacturers and everything knows that there's a bit of an issue at the minute, but we're getting them out, managing customer expectations, which is good. So everyone is ultimately happy. Back on my desk now. Another side of being a car salesperson is training. We've got to have so much knowledge on the cars because everyone is so informed nowadays that we've really got to be on top of the game. So knowing everything about the connected services, to the fuel efficiency, to the new engines that's coming out, we need to know. So running through some training now whilst we're quiet. We've seen a few customers this morning, which has been super. I think everyone's having their Sunday lunch at the minute now, so got a few minutes, going to get some training done, and then we'll see where the day takes us. We'll take a quick break from the quizzes. I'm 91% through and my brain is fried. Having a quick break, watching some gymnastics, because why not? Ooh, you stumbled. Dance your way out of it. Get a bit more fresh air. The nice thing about car sales is, honestly, it's quite free. So I'm just outside. I'm going to close all the hatches down before the end of the day. But I've been able to kind of do what I want. It's kind of almost like running your own business, and it's in our interest to sell as much as we can. So you're always wanting to keep busy, but if you needed some time just to walk around and get some fresh air, you can, which is lovely. So let's close down these hatches. Yes, we do lock them after we close them down. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. It was a very slimmed down version of what we do on a day-to-day. See, I can't record everything, and equally I can't record customer interactions. I'm sure they wouldn't be too pleased if there was a camera pointing at them whilst they're trying to talk about buying a car. But if you enjoyed it, great, and yeah, I might do another one. I quite enjoyed it myself.